Hello! It's time for another awkward and chaotic book review with me, Lou Yardley. I'm an indie author from the UK. I've previously written a load of horror stuff. Now I am largely doing dark fantasy with some humour and some gore. Like most authors, I also like to read. So in these So I Read videos here on the channel, I'm going to be reviewing some books that I read. Throughout the summer, you'll see that these reviews will have, point the right way, Indie Fantasy Addict Summer Challenge written on them. I'm going to put together a playlist so that these are all in one place. And basically what this is, the Indie Fantasy Addicts Facebook group are running a challenge throughout the summer to read as much indie fantasy as you can. There are opportunities to win prizes and all that sort of stuff, and you can join teams. But the main point is to read lots of awesome indie fantasy and also to make friends who are into indie fantasy. It's brilliant. I'm loving it so far. Sadly, because of the way I do my reviews, so I do the video and I put them up, and throughout the summer it's a bit difficult for me to record or go live. So I'm recording a lot of these in advance. So I'm not able to share my new favourite books with the people in the group just yet, but obviously I will be as soon as this goes live. So today we're going to be talking about Righteous Dawn by Catrin Russell. Now this is the first book I've read by this author. It may not be the first review of her, or first review of a book of hers I put on the channel. So tripping over my words a bit. I would edit that out, but I can't be bothered. You know it's going to be awkward. If you've been here before, you know how awkward this is. So yeah, this is the first review that I'm filming of a Catrin Russell book, but it may not be the first one to go up on the channel. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, Righteous Dawn is a short story. I think it's about 40 odd pages. And rather than me trying to tell you what it's about, I'm going to let voiceover Lou do it, because she can do all kinds of things. We'll just let her get on. She'll explain what it's about. Hey, voiceover Lou, are you there? Righteous Dawn. Demons ravage the town of Valera. The attacks are becoming ever more frequent, and the town militia can no longer hold them at bay. As panic reaches the highest appointed members of the Valerian clergy, the young neophyte Jackson Moore cannot stay idle any longer. Their only salvation lies in Father Hampton's aid, a renowned demon-slaying priest with the powers of the light. The only problem is, no one knows where to find him. Jackson sets off on a dangerous journey, not even knowing what Father Hampton looks like or where he's supposedly found. Is the goddess to answer his prayers? Or will his clergy be forever lost to the darkness? I look like a pro when I do that, don't I? It's like I know what I'm doing. So what's it about? You've got a rough idea there, but in short, it's about our character Jackson. He's, what's it called? The clergy, monastery, whatever you want to call that thing. It's mentioned a bunch of times in the book and I can't remember the word, but it's under attack from demons. Now these demons are pretty awesome and I'll get to those in a minute, but at this point, the only person who can help them is this guy called Father Hampton. And Jackson has no idea what this guy looks like. He has no idea where to find him, really. So he goes off in search of this mysterious hero character. And Righteous Dawn is the story of him finding this man and finding out what this man can do and finding out what he can do himself. What I liked. Again, it was a short story, so there's not a lot of room to really dive in on stuff, but even so, Catrin Russell's descriptions are amazing. I mean, it's really like you can just immerse yourself into this world really easily. And like, even though it was a short book, I felt like I was there. I felt like the demon threat was real. I felt like magic was real, and I felt like these characters were real, and I was really rooting for Jackson to be successful in his mission. I mentioned the demons there. This is a fantastic take on demons. They're not just these monsters or anything. They take on the form of animals. So you have like bears and wolves, and yeah, kind of makes you wonder, are there demons waiting outside now, disguised as a pigeon? Dun dun dun! So yeah, I'm really interested to find out like what other kind of demons we end up with in this series. What are their powers? What are they like? Yes, I need more. And actually, at the time of recording this video, I have actually read another short story based in this world. So I will be telling you more about it soon. Let's move on to what I didn't really like. Again, with short stories, it's really hard to pick something that you don't like. I can't think of anything. I didn't really enjoy it. And what I'm finding with this Indie Fantasy Addicts Summer Challenge is that every book I'm reading, I'm like, this is my new favourite author. No, wait, this is my new favourite author. No, this one is, because there are so many awesome authors out there. It's like before this video, I'm batch recording some videos today, and before this, I just reviewed a book by Jack Adkins, and I'm like, oh man, this guy's going to be my new favorite author. I can just taste it. I can just feel it. Now I'm like, Catrin Russell, she's going to be my new favorite author. I can just sense it. But at the time of recording this, I'm also reading another book by another indie author who I will get to soon in another video, and I'm like, oh no, she's my new favorite author. Seriously, guys, if you want to find your new favorite author, get involved in the Indie Fantasy Addict Summer Challenge. Just do it. Or even if you don't get involved in the challenge, just go to the group and see some of the books that are being talked about and reviewed. There's so much good stuff there. So what I didn't really like is nothing I liked at all. Final thoughts. Well, as you've guessed from what I just said, I am reading more of Catrin Russell's stuff. And obviously, if this book had been boring or bad, I wouldn't have done that. So it's a great start to the series. It's a great taster as to what her writing style is like. And yeah, just go and do it. I think I got it for free. So I'm going to stick the link down below of where you can get it. I'm sure it was a freebie. If it's not a freebie, I'll stick an Amazon link or whatever down there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a freebie. So that's it for today. Another short and sweet review for a short and sweet book. If you like what I'm doing here on this channel, please like and subscribe and hit the little bell icon to be notified when I go live or when I post new videos. Book reviews are, I'm kind of aiming to get them out on Fridays. However, if they're part of a book tour, they just kind of come when they tell me to. And every Wednesday morning at 7 AM, I do creature feature videos. These are usually live streamed, and it's where I learn about a different creature each week. And on a Wednesday morning, I tell you 5 fun facts about them. So please do join me for that if that's something that you're interested in. So far, I've looked at garden spiders, I've looked at wood lice, I've looked at the common garden snail, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to be looking at more insects soon. I'm going to be looking at small mammals, birds, all that kind of stuff. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, please join me on Wednesday mornings. I think that's it. Oh, no, one more thing. I've mentioned the Indie Fantasy Addicts Summer Challenge quite a lot. So I'll put a link to the Facebook group down below. But if you're looking for more indie fantasy to read, I have a novella that's available for free from now up until the end of the challenge, which is the 21st of September. So head along to this link here. It's genie.us/creep, and that's creep with a capital C. Or if you don't want to type it out, just click on the link that's down below in the description. And yep, you can get your free copy of Creep, and it's about magic and monsters and goblins. And it features a character called Pigby, who is a goblin, and he's one of my favourites. And I did like an audiobook version of it where I did Pigby's voice, and it's become my sign off for these kind of things. So I'm going to summon my inner goblin and sign off for you now. Until next time, stay delicious.